Hey everybody, so I have a fun little book journal page that I am going to be putting together. I'm actually going to be scrap lifting the amazing Heba. She has an awesome YouTube channel, My Little Journal. I will leave her information in the description box. And she made the most incredible traveler's notebook spread with a tilted photo and then the page turner kit and some die cuts. She does amazing things with traveler's notebooks, everything pretty much. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to copy that idea, scraplift that idea, and I'm going to tilt my photo. And since I am trying to stretch my die cuts, I'm going to use a few more digital elements to wrap around the photo. That's kind of what she did. She wrapped it around the photo and then decorated it from there. And the reason that I'm doing this is because even though I was planning on sticking to 2 books for my favorite, really I only had 2 for January, well 3 maybe if I count They Called Us Enemy, but I took a really cool photo with me in the book and then my new nightlight that I got for Christmas, so I had to include a little spread for this photo. So I'm going to tilt it, and I'm going to put the photo over here, and like I said, I printed out a bunch of stuff, so I'm going to cut that up. And then I have this card, and I will probably just layer it on, something like that, and then maybe a review, and then maybe a few die cuts. So that's my plan for this page. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut these up, and then I will come back to get started on the page. I would love if you would subscribe to my channel. I try to put out new videos 3 times a week, and I'd love a subscribe or a thumbs up. Thanks for watching. Okay, so I cut everything up, and I also took the time to do my book review of this book. So now I can put this together and it will be a super quick process video. So I'm tilting the photo, and I'm just gonna lay down my ruler and then use my X-Acto knife to cut off the piece. And then I decided a pencil might work better. You guys, I didn't know how I was gonna cut this photo, so I'm just kind of winging it. I decided to just take the scissors and cut it. And of course it didn't turn out like great, but it's gonna have to work. So I take it and I am gonna tilt it and just trying to figure out where exactly I want it to be. And then I will get started on building my spread and putting the die cuts around. So there we go. I'm also just making sure that the page can bend smoothly, because that's not a problem with journals, but if you have to make sure you don't put things too close to the spine. That way they can still bend. And I also trimmed off the piece that was at the bottom. So for this little photo, like I said earlier, I'm going to use this green journaling card to kind of do a photo mat. And I will also try a Heba technique, and I'm going to tear it to give it just a little more visual interest. And then I will put that down on the page. I absolutely love this book. It was so incredible. It is about George Takei's family and how they were in the Japanese internment camp when he was growing up. It's just absolutely incredible how the government passed, you know, different ordinances to basically round up American citizens based on their ethnicity and the fact that they were Japanese. So just absolutely incredible and mind-boggling that this happened. So for my die cuts, I am just kind of figuring out where I want them. I'm going to definitely have a few pieces that repeat, like that little stack of books, which came from a digital journaling card. And I'm actually going to cut some of it apart, so that way I can just have a few books in different places. So that is a good digital trick, is taking a journaling card and repurposing it as a die cut, which is what I did for these books. And also that red circle that has the girl reading. That was also part of a journaling card. So I am just figuring out the position of where I want these and just making sure that every little corner is going to have a little something in it. And I really wanted to use those glasses because Heba used hers, but also because I read with glasses and I wear glasses. So I'm determined to use that glasses die cut, but I'm not sure if it's going to make the final cut. I also cut the bookshelf books, so that way I can have a little bit on the far right with the book cover. And then in a little bit, I will get out some stamps. But I did, I don't know if I already said this, but that little circle that I just put down, I think it says get lost in a book, but I repeated that several times, that particular stamp several times in different colors. So I was okay with repeating things. That was fine with me. I'm also using a star, and I'm going to use the star throughout this, and I am going to put that down on the page. And I'm not sure where the footage was of me stamping the different phrases. I don't know where that footage went. So that footage is missing. I'm sorry about that. But that wraps up this spread. I absolutely love it. I love scraplifting Heba. She is full of inspiration, and I love how my page came together with my twist and my own take on it with the digital elements, and I just love how I documented this book. I would love a thumbs up or a subscribe if you want to continue to see my books. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye.